Hey, hello, welcome. This is an English lesson for software engineers because in my community I see a lot of people involved in software engineering who actually need English for work. So I thought it would be a good idea to make a lesson to help anyone involved in this business, in this job, in this industry. If you are a software engineer or studying software engineering, or you're just interested in the subject, this is for you. So we'll jump straight in and let's just explore why this lesson matters. Why is it important? Well, as a software engineer, you often need to 1. Explain technical ideas to non-technical people. So you will have vocabulary, you will have things that you might need to explain to people who have no idea what you're talking about. So being able to explain it simply in a way they can understand will be very important for you. To talk about tools, features, updates, and of course join meetings or write emails in English. This kind of job, I know there's a lot of meetings, you might be dealing with clients, dealing with colleagues, whatever your situation. Being able to express yourself clearly in English in these meetings, 1, will make your life easier, but also 2, will give you more opportunities in the future to do business, to work with people in the English speaking world. So just understand that clear, simple language equals more impact. We're not trying to be fancy, to use lots of difficult words. We just want to be clear, simple, direct. That's important. That's how you succeed, not by trying to sound super smart using lots of crazy vocabulary. Now, just meet our friend for a moment, Technical Tom. This is Technical Tom. He's a smart full stack developer. He's fluent in code. So this is a smart guy. He's worked hard to become fluent in code. But he's not confident explaining things in English. So even though he has all this experience, all this knowledge, it doesn't really help him when he's having a meeting, when he's talking with someone in English. He can say, I just say it's fixed. I don't know how to describe it properly. So it's frustrating. He knows the situation. He knows what he needs to say in his language, but in English, he doesn't know exactly how to say it, so he just says it's fixed. It's better than making a mistake. Actually, no, that's not true, but that's what he thinks. If you feel like Technical Tom, if you feel like you can relate to this, keep watching. So I'm going to show you a 3-part communication strategy. We keep it simple, and I will give you homework for you to go and practice this so you can start improving your English for not just software engineering, but general work in English. So just remember the role, the work, the impact. We're going to use this structure how you talk about your work clearly and naturally. So, number 1, the role. Just say what you do. Simple, clear job title. Software engineering, there's lots of different things you might be focusing on. That's your speciality. You could say, I'm a back-end developer focusing on APIs. Something like, I work on the front-end team building user interfaces. I manage cloud infrastructure for our systems. Really good if you're in a meeting, if you're in an interview or anything like that, you want to have a good clear introduction. Clearly say what you do. This will give the other person an idea. They will now know what your role is. After that, work. So we've done the role, we've introduced the role, now we introduce work. This is to explain the task or project. For example, we just updated the login system for faster access. I integrated a third-party payment service. I'm testing the new deployment pipeline this week. Now, this is if you're talking within your industry, within your work, you might want to explain it differently to different people, but people who know what you're talking about, they will know straight away what a deployment pipeline is, or a third-party payment service, okay? So we're talking about within your industry here. Keep it short and understandable. Don't try to make it fancy. Just keep it simple. They will know what you mean. And then we have step 3, which is impact. This is to show the result or the benefit, to reduce user errors. So it works on mobile and desktop, to help the team deploy faster and with fewer bugs. So this is now showing value to non-engineers. So you're basically, this is just simplifying everything, showing the result. They don't need to know all the technical terms, just the result. What does it do? What does it fix? That's all I need to know if I'm hiring you to be a software engineer for my business. Now, useful phrases. These are daily stand-ups, so things you can say every day in this business. Yesterday, I worked on what? Today, I'm focusing on, I'm blocked by. Okay, so again, don't worry. Here are a few examples. I will put a free cheat sheet below that you can download, and it will have many more that you can use. Learn these phrases. You'll feel a lot more confident when you have them ready for different situations in this job. Now, explaining a bug or fix. You could say, there was a conflict in the database schema. I rolled back to a previous version. We're still investigating the root cause. So these just sound good and professional, direct, clear. It's just a good way to say these in this situation. Working with other teams is very important. Let's clarify the feature requirements. Can you walk me through the user flow? We'll need more time for proper testing. Again, just 3 of many examples you can use. I will put more in the cheat sheet below. So here are some common mistakes that a lot of people make, and we want to avoid them. 1 is using too much jargon, using too many words that or terms associated with software engineering that other people are not familiar with. It just sounds like gobbledygook to them. It's confusing, overwhelming, and it can make things awkward. Next, giving one-word answers. Yeah, you want to explain yourself more. You want to go through this structure here. Role, work, impact. Follow that structure. That's not a one-word answer. And not explaining the why. You don't need to go into detail about the why. The result is much more important. Use simple English. Simple is much better than trying to be perfect, getting the grammar and the vocabulary all 100% right. No one can do that, so don't try. Share the goal or result and speak in short, clear sentences. And so you practice this. You can practice to yourself, or you can join our community if you're not already in there. It's free to join. You can practice with many other people, professionals from around the world. A link is in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. Now, if you are in the community watching this, please do this homework task, which is record a 3-part explanation. Number 1 is to say your role. Now, if you are watching this and you're not a software engineer, don't worry, just do it for your job. Do it if you are in HR, if you're a police officer, whatever it is, just say your role. What do you do? What exactly do you do? Describe a task or project. Talk about something you're working on, and then explain the goal or impact. For example, my role is I am a language coach for professionals who want to build confidence for work and business. A project I'm working on is a 12-week fluency program to get people speaking English with much greater fluency and confidence in just 12 weeks. The goal of this is to help them succeed in their job, give them more opportunities to earn more money, to succeed in interviews, and have greater chance of success in their general lives. The impact will be they can earn more money, they will feel much more confident, they will feel relieved, they will reduce anxiety, and there's so many more things I'm sure you can imagine. So that's my one. Imagine I recorded that on a video on my phone, post it in the community, tell us it's for this lesson, and then we will give you feedback for that. And again, I mentioned the software engineer cheat sheet. If you're not a software engineer, you can still use it, but of course, if you are, this is really for you. I will put key phrases for the things that we spoke about, plus all the notes from this lesson to help you remember to practice. This is just a quick lesson, guys. Like, to really absorb what I'm telling you, you want to apply it. You need to practice it. So that's why the homework's very important. Do it. The more you do it, the easier it will become. And again, get involved in the community. It's there to give you a space to really practice with real people, building real confidence, and finally speaking English the way you really want to. So thank you for listening. I hope that was useful for you, and I look forward to seeing your homework tasks soon. Download the cheat sheet, and I'll see you soon, guys.